Good morning, students. This is Shankar Kataria, PGT Physics, JNV Nasik. Today we will understand the practical of determination of unknown resistance with the help of a meter bridge. Here you see a meter bridge. Okay, this is consisting of a 1 meter long wire. This is the wire which is 1 meter long. That is why its name is meter bridge. And along with this wire, you will see two scales. Okay, so on the one end of the scale you will see marks from 0, and on the other end of the scale also you have marks from 0. So you will have to first decide which end is the 0 end of your meter bridge. So generally, where we connect this positive terminal of the battery eliminator to the end of a meter bridge is considered as the 0 end. These are copper strips. They are made wide so that their resistance does not come into play when we are determining the unknown resistance. There is one gap that is known as the left gap. In this left gap we join a resistance box. So this is your resistance box which can offer us resistance of 1 ohm, 2 ohm. If you take out 1 ohm key, it will offer a resistance of 1 ohm. If you take out 100 ohm key, it will offer the resistance of 100 ohms. Okay, so there is a coil which is below this key. As soon as you take out the key, the resistance offered by this resistance box will be equal to the resistance which you have taken out. A battery eliminator, it can offer us potential difference of 2 volts, 4 volts, 6 volts and so on. Okay, this is the on-off switch of the battery eliminator. Positive of the battery eliminator is connected to one end of the meter bridge. Negative of the battery eliminator goes into a one-way key, and from one-way key you will connect the other end of the meter bridge. Okay, left gap resistance box. Then you have a right gap. In the right gap, you will connect the resistance wire. Okay, the wire whose unknown resistance is to be determined. Then in the middle also you will have a screw on the meter bridge. This is connected with the galvanometer, and the other end of the galvanometer is connected with a jockey. This is your jockey which will be used to determine the null point or the balance length on the meter bridge. Okay, so I hope you have understood the circuit diagram. Now we will see whether our connections are correct or not. For that, what we have to do is we will first switch on the power supply, and then we will insert this one-way key. Okay, so we have inserted this one-way key, and after that we will touch the jockey at one end of the meter bridge. So when I touch this at one end of the meter bridge, so I see the galvanometer is giving deflection towards left, isn't it? Okay, the galvanometer is giving deflection towards left. Now when I touch this jockey on the other end of the meter bridge, so the galvanometer will show deflection in opposite direction. This makes sure that our connections are correct. On one end you will see left hand side deflection, on other end you will see right hand side deflection. Okay, so when I touch it on other end, we see the deflection is in right hand side, and when I touch on this end, so I see the deflection is on left hand side. So this ensures that our circuit is correct. Now in our observation table, we have the first column, that is resistance taken out from the resistance box. So for example, we take out 2 ohms from the resistance box. So this will offer a resistance of 2 ohm. Other keys you have to tighten up properly. Okay, you have to tighten up these keys properly so that the exact resistance is offered. Now again you will see whether the galvanometer is giving deflection on both sides. So on left hand side when I touch, it is giving towards one side, and when I touch on the right hand side of the meter bridge, it is giving on the other side. Now I will try to find out the null point by touching this jockey at different points on the meter bridge, and at some point, you see I have touched it at this point, so the deflection in the galvanometer has become 0 now. Okay, slightly I shift my jockey, so the deflection has become 0, okay, in the galvanometer. So here you see the deflection in the galvanometer has become 0. So this reading, which corresponds to your balance length. So if you see, we had decided that 0 end is on the left hand side. So from the left hand side, if you see, we are at 56 point, you can say 3, okay, 56.3. At 56.3, I get the deflection in the galvanometer as 0. So you can see this deflection in the galvanometer is 0, and if I am shifting my jockey towards left or right, the deflection is also moving. So you have to identify the length at which the deflection is 0, and that length is coming almost 56 centimeters. So at 56 centimeters, I have found the balance length. So L we will write 56, and the next column is 100 minus L, which will be 100 minus 56. For the next reading, what I do is I take out 3 ohms. So how to take out 3 ohms? 1 plus 2 will give us 3 ohm resistance. Again I check whether the galvanometer is giving deflection on left at one end when I touch the jockey, and on right at the other end. Again I touch this jockey at the wire, on the wire, so that the deflection in the galvanometer becomes 0. So now if I am touching it at this point, okay, so what is this reading now? This is 67 centimeters. So I am touching this jockey at 67, and I see the deflection in the galvanometer is 0. Okay, so this will be our second reading. Then for the third reading, again I increase the resistance. Say I take out this 2 also. So now the resistance offered is 1 plus 2 plus 2, that is 5 ohms. Again I check whether the deflection is on the left and right when I touch the jockey at one end. So when I touch the jockey at one end, the deflection is on the left, and when I touch the jockey on the other end, the deflection is towards right. Again I see whether on what reading of the meter bridge wire I get 0 deflection. So now this 0 deflection is coming at nearly 79 centimeters. Okay, so this will be my third balance length. And after finding these 3 balance lengths, we will find the corresponding unknown resistance in all the 3 cases, and the formula is already given in your observation table, which is provided to you in the theory of the practical. So by applying that formula, we will be able to know the resistance of this wire. Okay, so this is the apparatus which is displayed here, and you have to just remember the circuit diagram, and you will be able to find the unknown resistance. Please do not slide this jockey. Do not slide this jockey on the meter bridge wire. Okay, you have to just touch it like this intermittently, so that it does not change the cross-sectional area of the wire. Okay, and whenever you are not taking the readings, you have to unplug this one-way key, and also you have to switch off the supply. Okay, so these are some precautions which you should take while performing this experiment. Okay, positive terminal of the battery to one end, negative terminal of the battery to the other end through the one-way key. In the right gap you have a resistance wire, in the left gap you have a resistance box, and in the center screw you have a galvanometer. So I hope you have understood this experiment. Thank you. Have a nice day.